Fire Defense has so many rare units that are hard to get, such as Sunjibu with a 1% chance to drop, Whitebeard with a 1.5% chance to drop, and so many more units with the same drop rates. Seeing all the rare units you can get if you grind, I'm curious to see just how many rare units I can obtain if I grind enough on top of being lucky in 24 hours. So let's find out. Alright, so here's my plan for the next 24 hours. What I'm going to focus on is trying to get some rare units first, and then after I get a good batch of rare units, then I'm going to buff them up or try to use some traits to try to get some good stats on them so we can see their damage. Now, one thing I can't say that's hard about getting like super rare units in this game is that like when you try to go for certain units, the stages have their own unique challenges that you have to go through trying to get that unit. For example, Sung Jin Woo. You have to survive a certain time period just to beat it. And there's other stages where you have to go through a mass amount of waves, or you have to do some other types of challenges just to survive inside of the stage. So yeah, it gets pretty insane in this game. But as of right now, what I'm going to go ahead and go for is the new units that's in the game. They just added some new update called Star Island where you can actually get Whitebeard and stuff like that. And also Gold D Rogers, so I'm going to try to go for this first and see how it is. So let's get it and let the 24 hours commence. We're going to go ahead and skip easy stage and go straight to hard because there you can get the mystery units here. What? Oh my god, 24 million. Hey, what the? Oh, I was not ready for this. I'm not prepared. Oh my god, I'm not ready for this. No. Wait, I need money. Money, please. You know, I don't know if I got this. That's 24 million. That's wait, how big is the stage? Okay, this stage is decently big. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place Asdef down first because she can slow down the units. There we go. Yes, we need that. Oh, yeah. Let's slow down Roger. Wait, Roger's not even getting hurt. Why is he not getting hurt? Is he that strong or something? I don't get it. Oh wait, he's going backwards. What the heck? I actually don't know why he's going backwards, but at the same time, I'm not complaining whatsoever. Why is he going backwards? This doesn't make sense. Okay, all right, let's put Madara down. I need my boy right here, man. Madara, I need you to lock in, buddy. We're actually doing damage, but it's crazy because it still says 24 million, but I'm doing damage to him. No, we ain't gonna say nothing. We're just gonna keep going. We doing fine right now. 11,000 right now, so that's good. Dang, these units are just so expensive. Bro, now the bosses are spawning like crazy.
A few moments later.
Okay, so there is a problem. I'm not getting any more money. He's slowly inching more and more away from my units. I mean, they got like amazing range right now, but I can't make my units any more stronger because he's not summoning any more waves. Only 15 million to go. This is making me so nervous.
5 minutes later.
I don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened. I was playing and then it just ended. Is there like a time for? This don't make no sense. I'm so confused. I'm assuming he walked backwards and he went out the way he spawned and it made me lose. I don't know. My brain hurts. I need to figure this out. See, I'm already wasting time, bruh. That Star Island is confusing. See, this is why it's important to read. Because I had to go back in my clips and I noticed some details that I missed. It says, face off against Gold D Roger, a relentless boss who appears on wave 1 and switches directions every 10 hits. Which is why it explains why he's walking backwards. That explains everything. Now, it says you raise your bounty to boost enemy health and your damage to Roger. So I'm assuming if I keep upgrading the bounty, the enemies are going to get stronger, but I'll be able to do more damage to Roger, which, you know, explains it, but, you know, I'm just explaining it to you guys just in case, you know, make me sound smart. The enemies are going to get harder, but I'll be able to do more damage to the boss. And I only need, like, 2 enemies for this, to be honest. This guy already does 90k, so I'm going to put him here. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have put him first. Oh, man, that was a waste. That was such a waste. See, right here, now you can see at the bottom right, it says bounty 0 and then upgrade by 1,000. I'm gonna wait until I max out Nami first and then I'm gonna do it. So while I'm upgrading the Shadow Knight, I'm also gonna be upgrading this bounty. How much health they got? They got 2,000. How much does he do? I might be able to beat this with just him alone, to be honest. Like, if he can do up to 90k, I think I should be fine to upgrade it more. I'm gonna test this out. I'm not gonna put any more units on the field. It's just gonna be the Shadow Knight this whole time. What? What am I doing wrong? Oh my god, bro.
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy.
So I guess I can't do it with just the knight. I think I need to put more units down so I can keep making him go back and forth. So we're gonna put the Shadow Knight here. We're gonna do Asdeath. We're gonna put her here. I'm just gonna put a bunch of units, man. F it. There we go. We're gonna upgrade all this stuff because we need to do more damage. All right, I just upgraded it all the way to 25,000. Let's hope this strategy works because right now he's not losing any health. All right, I'm gonna stop upgrading. I think this is enough upgrades. All right, okay, here we go. It says the enemies have 80% more health and the boss gains 40% more boss damage. I'm just gonna keep upgrading this and see what happens. I can't even upgrade the bounties no more. The max is 70% damage. At least we maxed that out, so I can use the remainder on some of my units. I just don't know what I want to upgrade. Well, let's hope this strategy works. Only time will tell.
A few moments later.
I think I might have found a strategy that'll be able to handle this. So I put like the Goddess of Feet right here, just the base version of it. And then I put a Goddess of Feet right here. Then from there, if I probably place like a super strong unit in the middle of them, he'll continue to keep doing damage while Goldie Rogers keep going back and forth. It sounds complicated, but I hope I explained it well. I'm curious to see how long it took me, but maybe like 15, 20 minutes. There we go. Imagine if I get him on my first try. Yeah, that one took me 19 minutes. That is a lot of time. After doing Star Island hard mode a bit, I have to say that joint is just stressful in general. I basically maintained the same strategy I did earlier, where I put the goddesses on the side and then I put some overpowered units in the middle. It seemed that that strategy kept working for me at least, so I kept doing it. And luckily I was able to get an ace after a few tries doing the raid, so that was pretty cool. Now there was a problem. I realized I was spending so much time trying to complete those hard mode raids. Like it was like 15 to 25 minutes each raid, so I had to find like a better strategy. Well, I found this guy named Sebastian, and he gave like a really good tip. He went to easy mode of Star Island and decided to collect the star tokens. So I decided to do that as well. And it was way easier, bro. What's crazy is I only needed 2 units to beat that raid. I used Nami for money, which she still attacked, and I used Igris to do the most damage. From there, I upgraded the bounty and I was able to complete it in no time. So yeah, if y'all ever try to go for like the Star Island things, just stack up on star tokens, do the easy mode, and you can just literally buy Goldie Roger and Whitebeard from the raid shop. Ah, the moment of truth, bruh. Yes. Alright. And just like that, we got both. So we was able to get 2 rare units in under 11 hours. If I kept doing hard mode, I would have probably spent the whole time trying to get those. Forgot to mention that I also pulled some shinies when I was doing like the easy modes as well. So we got like the shiny Marco, we got Marco, the regular form, we got some silvers, I got a shiny Odin. Now I want to try to move on to the next rare unit I want to go for next. That is this guy, the devil himself. You watch. He has a 1% chance to drop, and the thing that's hard about this guy is you have to protect 4 different bases, which I feel like this is more of a team level, but I think I can handle it by myself as long as I zoom out. Like, you see that? Like, oh, wait, hold on. Did they change it? It used to be 4. Why is it 6? Bro, how do they expect one person to beat this by themselves? It's never been this many. I don't think it was. You know, let's try a different one. Maybe we can come back to him later. I don't think I can beat that by myself. I would literally need a team to beat that. That's way too many towers to protect by myself. You know what? I want to go for this guy right here because I've been trying to get him for a long time, and he's really good for freezing. Okay, there we go. See, this is what I've been talking about. This one's a lot easier. I've been trying to grind for this one, but my luck getting this unit is insanely hard, bro. Like, I see, I can keep up with 2 towers protecting this. Now, when you got like 8 towers to protect, good luck. Good luck, bro. I'm in a race for time here trying to get the rarest units. So I'm gonna go for anything that's rare but faster to get. I do believe like this one is about like 45 to 50 waves, but yeah, it should be a breeze. Igris and Aizen was not enough. So what I did was add Esdef on both sides, 1 on each side. I added the Goddess of Feet, 1 on each side. Plus I added another Nami. So that way I can stack up on a lot of money. Like you can see I have like 533,000 yen. Now I'm not gonna sit here for hours just watching this. Hopefully it's not hours, hopefully it's minutes or something. I'm gonna just AFK farm this and hopefully we get the unit fast. Right now this is good enough. I just need units to stop these guys from passing through for right now until I get a lot of money. Then I can just start auto upgrading all of them. Yeah, that's it. Wish me luck. Hopefully we get this really soon. It is not looking good for me at all. I would have thought I would have came back to like a super rare unit. No, not at all, bruh. Like all those hours wasted for nothing. 1% really is hard to get. If you get it, be grateful, bruh. So yeah, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I think I'm gonna change up my route. So I need to go find something that's a bit easier to grow for. I should have just stuck to the raid section, to be honest. Because if you gain enough items, you can literally just buy the super rare units. So I should have done that. Alright, so let's see. Which unit do I want to go for? We already got the One Piece ones. Actually, there's more One Piece ones over here. I mean, I could try to go for Shank, that's a 2.5. That might not be too bad. Let me see. I think we're at the end. He's not going to be hard to kill at all. Who is this? Is this the boss right here? I can't even see him. Bro died before I can look at him. Okay, he wasn't the final boss. Alright, this is looking pretty long. Maybe wave 25, is it? Okay, we got the second emerald right now. This is with only 2 units, by the way, so I think we got this in the bag. Alright, we got the 3rd emerald. Okay, that's got to be it. There's no way there's more admirals.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, no, never mind. So let's just throw in a 4th one, huh? Nah, I think we're done. I think this is it. Nope, nope, never mind. There's a 5th. Bro's literally all gold. That's crazy. Okay, this got to be the last wave. The goal is to get these done as fast as possible so we can have a higher chance of getting Shanks. So I think the next approach is I'm going to put all the units right here in this area. That way they can attack the enemies as fast as possible. I hope this is the last guy. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we gotta keep doing this, so wish me luck. And we did that in 5 minutes, so I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling very confident that we're gonna get Shanks. Was not expecting this, but we finally got Shanks, and it actually did not take us too long. I mean, it was long, but not too long. I would say it's been about like an hour and a half, so we still got like 4 hours and like 20 minutes to spare. So hopefully we can get another rare unit within that time frame. Now, I feel like I would go for Sung Jin Woo, but I got lucky because I was in a team party. That's how I got Icarus. I can't still do this by myself. I need some more freezing units. I only got like 1 as of now, and that's why I also wanted to try to get the rare unit from Nexus, this guy, because he can also freeze too, but I have not been lucky to get him. Alright, so we got most of the One Piece units. Who should we go for next? Raid units literally are our best bet. Now we got Aizen, we got that, we got Shanks, so the last one is Fairy. I don't know if I want to go for Fairy. Let's see how hard this one is. So what's hard about this dungeon is you have to specifically use certain units to beat the enemies. It's something like that. I forgot. We're about to find out right now. But it's a very weird dungeon. I believe the weird stuff starts happening when the boss spawns. Maybe if I kill him fast enough, the challenge won't activate. Yep, this is what I was talking about. This exactly right here. It says, watch out, he summoned a magic circle, place a pyro element. If you don't have a specific unit placed into the element, or the specific element placed into the circle, they go dizzy, which means he can't be attacked. Yeah, I remember why I never did this one. This one's very complicated. I think I'm gonna skip this one. Yeah, we gonna go and get out of here. Alright, so we got 3 units. I'm satisfied with that so far. Now, the part that sucks is all the units that's left are the super hard ones. I mean, I could go back to this guy and try to go for the 1%. I'm definitely not doing Sun Jiwoo. I won't have time for that. I've been looking through this list of like all the dungeons. I'm thinking of going for one of the mythics because technically they are rare. Like, look at this guy. I'm assuming this is like a Rage 4 Itadori, and he's a 0.75% chance to get. He's rarer than the other units I've gotten, so I might try to go for him. We got 4 hours left. I think I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my time to this dungeon because this might be my best bet. Let's start out with Nami. Put her there. I mean, this is not gonna be, I don't think this is gonna be like a super hard dungeon, but then again, these guys off rip are already having 5k HP. That's kind of like wild. Put 2 freeze units, then we're gonna throw Mata right here, and then from here, all I gotta do is upgrade. Okay, maybe I should have just done stage 1. You know what? Let me do that instead. Hey, I mean, it's a 0.75 no matter which stage I do. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Less HP and they're slower too? Woo, yes sir. Alright, so we're gonna place these here, put Icarus there, put Madara right here, and I think this should be good enough. Now it's just a matter of how long would this take? Alright, so update wise, we have 2 hours and 30 minutes left, and it's currently 2:36 in the morning. So for the remainder of the 2 hours and a half, I think I'm just going to spend in this dungeon because I have yet to pull the Rage Mode Itadori yet. And I think I'm going to be satisfied with that being the last rare unit I try to get. So I am going to go ahead and take a nap, let this thing roll out. And from there, when I wake up, I'll update you guys on the status if I got it or not. So talk to y'all later. Alright, so the 24 hours is up and it's time for the grand reveal. Was I lucky enough to get Itadori with the 4 hours I had left? No, not at all. I'm not surprised. It was a 0.75% chance to get, so yeah, I was cooked. But I mean, on the bright note, we did get 3 rare units, so that's good. I wasn't expecting to get these 3 alone. I was probably expecting to get like maybe 2 rare units, possibly just 1. But within 24 hours, this is good. So what I'm going to do left, because I did want to show you guys how strong they are, we're going to beef them up and then test them out in a match. And then that should be it. Let's start with the traits first. Gotta start with Go D Roger. Oh wow, Sovereign. Alright, cool. We'll stick with this for now. Okay, so I pulled an Arcane on Whitebeard. I'm going to take that. Took me 50 something, I would say 60 something traits to get Celestial, so that's good. Now it's time to fix up the stats. Alright, so I got some stats on them. I wasn't able to get like super good stats because I ran out of locks. So, I mean, at least I got the damage up for Shanks. He has all S's, Goldie Roger has all S's, and Whitebeard has S. Now, there's something interesting about having Goldie Roger and Whitebeard I just found out. You can't have both of them on your same team, because they're rivals. So it says right here, rivalry cannot be equipped on the same team if both are placed on the same map, both damage is 25% and RNG is 25%. Which I don't know the odds of both of them being on the same map, which I feel like this is pretty useless, but that's kind of crazy. But we're going to test these two out and then put Go D Roger on, because right now we can't use them. So I'm not going to do the whole raid. I just want to show the power off and how strong he can get. Okay, so we're going to go to Marine Base. I feel like this is the most simple stage in the game, so it'll be easy to use all the stuff. Wow, what the oh my god, he's 10,000 yen? Well, we're going to start with Shanks first. Shanks is only 600. How do you get... Why is he 10,000, bro? I think that's the most expensive unit on my team as of now. Actually, in general, in my whole inventory. I'm sorry. Let me pay attention to Shanks. Okay, his moves is looking good. I like that. Let's see what the next move is. Authority. Oh, that's literally hockey. That's crazy. This hockey goes off the charts. And it's destroying these guys. How much damage he's doing? 1.2k? That's not bad. All right, Thundery Hockey. Bro is literally making Thunder Hockey. That's not Aura. I don't know what is. Thunder Hockey is insane. All right, see what's next. His max I could do right now is 5.3k. I was expecting him to be a lot stronger than this, but then again, I mean, I have more room to make him stronger. But this is good enough. Now we're going to sell him and put Whitebeard down. Off rip. Bro does 1.7k damage. I better have some high damage for 10,000 yen. All right, 12,000 for an upgrade. Yo, this man is rent money too. He's expensive. He's just expensive. All right, let's see. Upgrade. Here he comes. What kind of power is that? Let's see that on a wider scale. What the heck did he just do? Okay, that is crazy. Yep, that's what you call power right there. Not only is that a wide range attack, but that's 5.7k damage. All right, his next move is Tsunami, and he's doing currently 14k damage. Bro literally making tsunamis on the stage. Yeah, that's his last one. He does only 17k? Only 17k? I'm gonna need more damage out of him for 10,000 yen. I feel like he's like really good for like wide range attacks. All right, so next we're gonna go to Go D Roger. So Go D Roger is 500 cheaper than Whitebeard. All right, let's do this. Yo, what? Off rip, he does 4.6k. Looks like he has some type of hockey attack move. It's not bad. That looks good. But I can tell he's gonna be stronger than Whitebeard. All right, his next move is Pirates King Overwhelming Hockey. Currently, he's doing 41k. You can see like his damage fluctuating while he's doing this stuff too. Yeah, it just went from 41k to 48k. All right, now he's at 64k. Let's see what this move is. Wow. I think that looked like the type of move Shank did when he did like an Aura Blast. But his is like Hockey and Thunder Hockey at the same time mixed together. Alright, so max he does 79,000. I would choose this guy way before Whitebeard. I don't know why Whitebeard only does 17k for such an expensive strong unit. Or supposed to be strong, but this is what I was ideally imagining from Whitebeard. Let me know which unit was your favorite out of the rare units. I'm going with Go D Roger personally. In this 24-hour challenge, we was able to get 3 rare units, and mainly because I was able to utilize the resources I had. I will say, if y'all trying to get some rare units to begin with, definitely grind the raid shop when you're strong enough, and start farming for tokens so you can buy these guys. From there, once you get those rare units, start farming for the rest. It's clear to see that the other units are just really hard to get. And some of y'all may be luckier than me. I'm just unlucky. I had to utilize trying to get tokens just to get these guys. But yeah, the 24 hours challenge is complete. We're done.